you. Hi, Athletic Club friends. Bridget, Elliot, Mike, Mr. Paul, Karen, and all the others that are my regulars on Wednesdays at 12 noon. I miss you all. This is my daughter, Kylie Ann. I made her come be my guinea pig to lead, and we're going to Vinyasa flow, and I hope you'll Vinyasa with me at home. Take breaks when you need to take a break. Get water when you need to get a water. Always be gentle on your joints and your bones. Those soft bends in the knees if you need it. Tabletop instead of down dog, and we're going to flow. Kylie Ann, come into child's pose, please. Knees out wide, big toes to touch. Beautiful. 5 natural breaths here. Big breath in. Good. Pressing your tailbone back to your heels. Send your arms out to the far corners of the mat, reaching them out so long your elbows lengthen and lift. Spread your fingertips wide. Press into the palms of your hand at the base of your knuckles. Belly button starts to draw in as you do your Ujjayi breath. So 5 Ujjayi breaths here. Equal inhales and exhales through the nose. Belly button drawing up and in, taking bigger, fuller, deeper breaths into your upper back and your upper register. Keep that breath high. 2 more breaths. Maintain that length in your elbows. Press into the base of the knuckles again. Good. 1 more big breath in. Exhale out. Walk your hands to your right side body. Stack your left hand on your right. Big side body stretch. Breathing in. Lowering your tailbone toward your heels. Opening up through that left arm. 2 more breaths here. Big breath in. Exhale, walk your hands to your left side body. Stack your right hand on your left. Again, pushing your tailbone back toward your heels, opening up that right side body. Big stretch there. 2 more breaths. Good. Big breath in. Come to center. Push to your hands and knees. Walk your knees under your hips. Stack your shoulders over your wrists. Just a reminder, sink in. None of this. Don't dump in on me. Push up and out. Use the muscles, not the bones, please. Keep pushing out. Pull in at the abdominals. Good. Take 4 cat-cows. Dropping the belly on the cow. Roll the shoulders away from the ears. And then exhale, round out like a Halloween cat. Tuck the tailbone, tuck the head. Inhale, make that U with your spine. Open the shoulders. Exhale, make that C. Really release the tension out of your head. 2 more like that. Your breath. Good. Always breathe first, then move. Good, and come to a neutral spine. We're going to work on grounding today, so lots of extended side angles, lots of triangles, pyramid, wide leg forward fold, keeping a little stability in our bodies. Hopefully that'll translate to your mood, your anxiety, any kind of stress or emotions you have going on. So left arm out to the side, Kylie Ann. We're going to thread the needle left side body, left temple on the mat, right leg goes out. Remember to turn the fingertips in towards your face and your nose. Press into the palm of your hand, keeping your elbow high. Breathing here. Good. 1 more breath. Big breath in. Exhale. Tuck that right knee in, pushing up to all 4s. Right arm goes out to the side. And then thread the needle through your left side body. Right temple on the mat. Once you've planted your hand firmly in front of your face, left leg out. 2 more breaths here. Extending through the crown of your head. Big breath in. Exhale, bring that knee back in. Good. Kindly in, stand up on your knees. We're going to do a gate pose to get started. Right leg goes out, toes facing the front of your body. Good. Reach up in the air, both fingertips. Good. Right arm drops to your right leg, left bicep by the ear. Big side body stretch. So as a reminder, we don't want to turn those shoulders in to get lower on our leg. We want to keep them stacked from heaven to earth. Breathing here, a total of 5 breaths. One more big breath in. Exhale. Inhale to center, arms out to a T. You're going to bring your left hand to your left knee or a block. Use a block or a book if you're at home, and that's all you have. Right bicep is going to go by your ears. Again, keeping that long line and an open chest. Shoulders stacked straight up and down from heaven to earth. Total of 5 breaths here. Good. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale on the open. Good. Bring the right knee in. Left foot's going to go out. Toes facing the front of the room. We're going to go to the extended leg first. So left hand's going to drop. Right hand's going to go. Bicep by ear. Long through the middle fingertips. Breathing again. Keeping that heart open. Big breath in. Exhale. Inhale on the open. Arms go out to a T. Right hand drops to the floor or a block or a book. Even maybe a little baby stool you have at home. Total of 5 breaths here. Good. Big breath in. Exhale out. Inhale on the open. Good. Arms out to a T. Carefully bring that left knee in. Plant your hands on the mat for tabletop position. Flip your toes. Send the hips to the sky for your first down dog. Good. So pedal out your dog here, waking up the backs of those muscles, all through the hamstrings and the calves. Just telling them that this is what we're going to do. Tanisha likes to say, wag your tail. So maybe swing your hips a little bit side to side. Good. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, lower the heels. They do not have to be flat on the floor. Inhale, tippy toes. Exhale, lower. Good. Take 2 more like that, baby. Your breath. Good. And this is where we're going to settle into your down dog. You're going to set your intention to feel grounded and calm through the next couple weeks. So really pressing through the base of the knuckles here. Turning the inner elbows toward the front. Good. Soft bend in the knees to protect the hamstrings if you need it. Relaxing through the heels. Tailbone high. 2 more breaths. Good. 1 more big breath. Exhale. Look to the top of the mat. Step forward. Coming into ragdoll. So feet hip width. Bend in the knees. Drop your belly. Put your chest right on your lap. Drop your head, grab opposite elbows, and then you want to shift your weight over hips, over your ankles, and sway here. Breathe. So forward folds get you into your parasympathetic nervous system. That's your rest and digest instead of your fight and flight. You can take a forward fold in a chair, on the floor, legs straight out, or standing, whatever feels right for you. I always say if you get in a fight with your loved ones, just take a forward fold right in front of them. Breathe it out about 5 breaths. You'll be calmer. All right, drop your hands to the mat. Walk your hands to your left side body. Drop your head. Breathe here. Good. Big breath in. Exhale. Walk your hands to your right side body. Drop your head. Breathe. And exhale to center. Our first Sun A and our first Sun B, we're going to hold for about 5 breaths, and then we're going to do 2 or 3 super quick after that. So inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, mountain pose. This is where we're going to hold 5 breaths. Fire up. Push through the ball of the foot and the heel. Lift the kneecap, squeeze the glutes. Pull in the lower belly, roll the shoulders up to the ears, back down the spine. Look up. Good. 2 more breaths. Get longer through your middle finger. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Hands to the mat, step back, high plank. Hold your high plank here, please, Kylie Ann. Remember, you can always do a knee plank. You can always take a tabletop. Do whatever vinyasa feels right to do. Heather loves a locust pose in the middle of hers, so if that feels good to you, do it today. Push up through the shoulder blades, don't dump in. Big breath in. Hinge forward, low plank. Up dog. Down dog, flipping the toes, sending the hips to the sky. And now we're gonna do 3 fast. Big breath in. Exhale, look forward, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose, 1 breath. Fire up, push, 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 reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, vinyasa through. High plank to low plank. Up dog on the in-breath. Exhale, down dog. Big breath in. Exhale, look forward, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, tailbone to crown of head, and hands to the mat. High to low plank. Up dog to down. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, look forward, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose. Fire up, push, push, push. Squeeze all the muscles, lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Hands to the mat. High to low plank. Up dog to down. Now from here on out, again, take whichever vinyasa you want. You too, Kylie Ann. Big breath in. Exhale, look forward, step forward, both feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Really long, tailbone to crown. Exhale, fold. We're gonna go into a chair pose. So option to have the feet parallel or bring the big toes to touch, leaving 2 inches between the heels. So bend your knees, drop your tailbone, pull your belly button and lift up, chair pose. Slight tuck of the tailbone here. Yes, beautiful. Reach up, look up, hold. 2 more breaths. Good. Big breath in. Reach longer through those middle fingers. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat. High to low plank. Up dog to down. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. Right foot to right hand. Drop the left foot to the mat. Good. And then lift up. Warrior 1. All right. Pushing flat, equal weight between the ball and the heel of both feet. Trying to square the hips, but don't hurt yourself. If you prefer to take a crescent instead of a warrior 1, please be my guest. Modify for you, lower belly comes in. Holding this, beautiful. 1 more breath. Exhale, hands to the mat. High to low plank, up dog to down. We're going to hold the next side for about 5 breaths, and then we're going to do 2 sun bees real fast. On your exhale, bring your left foot to your left hand. Drop your right foot to the mat, squaring your hips. Good. Remember, you want to aim your knee toward your middle toes. It's going to want to fall into your big toe. That's completely normal. It happens all the time. Keep it tracking over those middle toes. Knee stacked over ankle, don't push it out in front of those toes. Keep your joints stacked, 90-degree angles. Good, big breath in, hands to the mat. High to low plank, up dog to down, or any version of your vinyasa. Good, we're gonna do 2 fast, big breath in. Exhale, look forward, step forward. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Chair pose, 1 breath. Big breath in, tuck the tailbone. Exhale, fold. Good. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Hands to the mat, flowing through. High plank, all the way to down dog. Good. On your exhale, right foot to right hand. Drop the left foot to the mat, warrior 1. Plant, root, grow. Exhale, flow. Hands to the mat. High plank. down dog. Good. On your exhale, left foot to left hand. Warrior one, root your feet, grow, big breath. Exhale, flow through, hands to the mat. High plank, all the way to down dog. Good. One more, big breath in. Exhale, look forward, step to the top of your mat, both feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Good. Chair pose. Bend the knees, drop the high knee, tuck the tail. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Getting that heart rate up, halfway lift. Hands to the mat, high to low plank, up dog to down. Good. 2 warrior ones or crescents, right side, left side. On your exhale, right foot, right hand. Drop the left foot to the mat. Warrior one, breath in. Exhale, hands to the mat, flow through. All the way to down dog. Then we're going to do the other side. Left foot to left hand. Drop the right foot to the mat. Good. Warrior one. Root, grow. Exhale, flow. Perfect. Good. Hold here. Big breath in. Big breath out. Reset your down dog. Press through the base of the knuckles. Drop your head. Good. Feet about 4 to 6 inches apart. And drop your chest a little closer to your thighs. We're going to take a 3-legged dog with some hip stretches. You all know you can do this from down dog. Well, those of you that know me, either from down dog or your tabletop, either one. So first you're going to lift the right leg. 3-legged dog, flex the foot and lengthen through the back of the leg. So push me. Drop your chest a little closer to your left thigh. Yeah. Big breath in. Good. Now bend the knee, squeeze the heel to the bum, and take those hip circles. 4 to the left, 4 to the right. Getting some movement in there. Getting some love in there. Good. Big breath in. Exhale. Carefully straighten the leg. Bring the foot down to the mat. Left foot's going to lift. You're going to hang out in 3-legged dog a minute. You're going to lengthen through that leg. Kylie, drop your chest closer to your right thigh. Good. Breathing here. Straighten, lengthen, push. Good. Now bend your knee. Good. Hip circles. 4 to the left, 4 to the right. Little baby circles. Good. And when you're ready, carefully straighten. Bring it down. Big breath in. Big breath out. Bring your right foot to your right hand. Stay high on the ball of the left foot this time. Coming into crescent lunge. Good. Lifting up. Growing. Push up on the heel. Perfect. See that? Real tall. I'll move my knees out of the way. Through the foot on the ball. As tall as you can get it. Good. And then push into the ball of the foot. Lengthen through this leg. Watch that front knee hanging out here about 3 to 5 breaths for the first one. Big breath in. Hands to the mat. High to low plank. Up dog to down. Do the same thing. Other side. Left foot to left hand. Crescent lunge. Good. So in order to keep stability here, legs, feet separated as on railroad tracks. So separate railroad tracks for your feet. High on the ball. Good job here, honey. Lengthening through the back of the leg. Good. 2 more breaths. Really nice crescent. Big breath in. Hands to the mat. Flow through. Your vinyasa, your body, your flow. Good. Big breath in. Big breath out. Now we're going to do that fast on each side, including the chair. So it's a little alteration on a sun salutation B. Big breath in. Exhale. Look forward. Step forward. Both feet. Inhale. Halfway lift. Good. Exhale. Fold. Chair pose. 1 breath. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands to the mat. High to low plank. Up dog to down. Good. On your exhale, right foot to right hand. Crescent lunge. Root. Grow. Inhale. Exhale, flow. Hands to the mat. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, left foot to left hand, crescent other side, separate railroad tracks, plant your feet, squeeze in on those adductors, inhale, grow longer, exhale, hands down to the earth, flow through to down dog. Good, big breath in, Big breath out, and now we're going to get into that grounding series I was talking a little bit about earlier with the triangles and the extended side angles and stuff. So inhale, exhale, right foot to right hand, drop the left foot to the mat. Warrior one, lift up, pull in, really squeezing, big breath in, open out, warrior two, good. Squaring the shoulders over the hips. If you need to move your feet a little bit, move your feet a little bit. Proper alignment, right foot to back foot, heel to heel or heel to arch. Approximately. Good. Coming into extended side angle, pull through the hip crease, then hand down to your ankle or the mat. Squeeze your glutes. Breathing here. And then left bicep by your ear will give you a nice, beautiful, long body stretch. If this hurts your head, looking up, just turn it toward the front of your body. Big breath in. Push up, warrior two. Drop the left hand, flip the right palm, reversing your warrior. Watch your knee here. It's going to want to straighten, and it might want to drop into your big toe. So keep it stacked over your ankle. Keep it open a little bit. Good. Big breath in. Arms out to a T. Good. Carefully straighten that front leg. Beautiful. Reaching again through your hip crease, coming into triangles. Sometimes we need a block here. So if you're going to use your leg to place your hand on, just be careful about locking out your knee. You can also put your hand on the floor, a block, a book. Really stacking those shoulders from heaven to earth. Squeezing the glutes, thighs roll open. All right, big breath in. We're going to bend that right knee. Push up, warrior two. Perfect. Breathe here. Now carefully straighten that knee. Drop the left hand, flip the right palm, reverse your triangle. Breathing here. Holding these grounding poses a little bit. Big breath in. Arms out to a T. Good. And you're going to bend that right knee. Plant your hands on the mat. High to low plank. Up dog to down. Kylie took the option to lift her right leg. I'll remind her to do that on the left side. Big breath in. Kylie, I'm going to flip you around. Exhale, look forward, step forward, both feet. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Turn around. I won't do that at home with you guys. You can choose to do that, or you can go right from your flow. So big breath in, sweep up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Down dog. Walk your hands out. On your exhale, you're going to bring your left foot to your left hand. Drop your right foot to the mat, flowing through warrior one to warrior two. So make sure your feet are really grounded, and then open out, arms out to a T. Good. Coming into extended side angle first before we are reversing. That's just what I'm choosing to do today for you. So remember again, pull through that hip crease before you bring your hand down to the floor or a block, hanging out here. 5 breaths approximately. Good. Big breath in. Push through your foot, lift up. Breathing here. We're going to reverse our warrior two. Drop your right hand, flip your left palm. Again, watch that knee, keeping it forward and open a little bit. Good. Breathing. Big breath in. And then arms out to a T. Carefully straightening that leg, that front leg, coming into that triangle pose now. We want to keep a soft bend in that front knee if you need to protect that hamstring if they're tight. So again, triangle pose, reaching through your left fingertips and down to your ankle, the floor, or a block. Breathing here. Couple more breaths. Big breath in. Exhale, bend that left knee so you can push through your feet to lift your crown to the ceiling. You're going to drop your right hand, flip your left palm, coming into, straighten your leg, I apologize, coming into your reverse triangle. Being careful about locking out that knee. And then really opening up left bicep by ear. Couple breaths here. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, arms out to a T. Good. Bend that left knee so you can helicopter your hands to the mat. High to low plank, up dog to down. Don't forget to lift that foot, Kylie Ann. Nice job. Thank you. You remember we practiced that a few weeks ago, maybe a couple months ago. Big breath in. Big breath out. Big breath in. Big breath out. I'm going to add just a couple twists here just to help you move the spine a little bit and before we go into that last grounding series. So on your exhale, right foot to right hand. Drop the left foot to the mat. Good. Lift up. Good. All right, now we're going to pop up into crescent. So turning your left toes to the front of the room, getting really stable in your feet before you do this, and then lifting the heel. Notice feet on separate railroad tracks. Bring your hands to heart center. Once you bring your hands to heart center, push through the palms of your hand, squeeze those shoulder blades together, but then watch those shoulders don't come up by the ears. Lower belly comes in. You're going to lengthen through the crown of your head. Good. Take your twist to the right, left elbow over right knee. Breathing here. And you can choose to keep your arms like this, palms at the heart, or you can open up and fly away, bringing your left hand down to the floor, right fingertips in the air. One more big breath in. Hands to the mat. High to low plank, up dog to down. On your exhale, bring your left foot to your left hand. Good. Drop that right foot to the mat. Get your feet stable. Lift up. Good. Once you feel stable in the width of your feet, pop up into that crescent. You're just going to turn those right toes to the front of the mat and push up into the ball of your foot. Push, 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 and lengthen through the back of that leg. Good. Hands to heart center. Now lengthen your crown to the front of the room. Hold here. Now take that twist. Right elbow over left knee. Breathing here. Option to stay hands at heart center, palm to palm, or you can open up and fly away. One more big breath. And hands to the mat. High to low plank, up dog to down. Good. You've come back into down dog. Go ahead and bring your knees down to the mat and take 3 cat-cows here. Open the shoulders and then round out. Good. And inhale, drop that belly. And exhale, round out. If you feel a little fatigued here or you just need a break or you need a water, come into child's pose. You don't have to take the cat-cows in the middle. When you're done, flip your toes, hinge at the waist, come back into that down dog. Good. Breathing here. And we're going to go into those wide leg forward folds now. So I will flip her around again one more time. We're going to do left side first this time. So on your exhale, left foot to left hand. Popping up into warrior one. Inhale. Exhale, open out warrior two. Good. Big breath in. And then straighten that front leg. Good. Then turn all your toes to the side of your mat. Make sure your feet are in alignment. Take a minute. Get stable. Get steady. Put your hands in your back pockets. And then squeeze your elbows together. We're going to lift up, but we're going to lift up from the chest and the heart. Try not to dump into our neck. Don't lead with your head. Lead with your heart. It should be a life lesson. Look up. Good. Exhale, forward fold. And drop your hands to the mat. If you need blocks, put your blocks under your hands. Breathing here. Drop your head. Walk your hands through your feet. Good. We're just going to hang out here a few breaths. This is one of our grounding poses. We're going to stay steady, stay still. And your hands under your nose, Kylie. Good. Walk your hands to your left ankle. Drop your head. Going to take a twist on both sides here. Again, opening that spine a little bit. So you're going to plant your right hand on your left ankle. You're going to lift up a little bit and extend through the crown of your head. Get a little bit long in your spine, and then you're going to open that left arm out. Breathing here. Lengthening to gain more access to your twist. Big breath in. Exhale, fold, walk your hands through center. Good, and then walk both hands to your right ankle. Drop your head, breathe here. Good, then you're gonna plant your left hand on your ankle. You're gonna lift halfway up or a block. You can always use a block. And then you're gonna open your right arm out. So the twist comes between the rib cage and the hip bones. You need length to get that space open, and that's where you want to twist. One more big breath. Exhale, bring both hands to center. Good. And we're going to turn Kylie around here so we can do that on the other side. So Kylie, go ahead and put your fingertips in your hip creases. Lift halfway up, lengthen through your crown. So nice long spine here. Tailbone to crown of the head. We round out all day. Make sure you're pulling those shoulder blades up and back. And then crown all the way, lift to the ceiling. Good. Kylie, turn your right toes to the front of the mat. Good. And helicopter your hands to the mat. Bend that right knee. High to low plank. Up dog to down. And we're just going to do that on the other side, right foot to right hand. Traveling through warrior one, drop the left foot, lift up. Warrior two on the exhale, open out. Good, carefully straightening that front leg. Then turn all your toes to the front of your mat and then just look down. Make sure your feet are in alignment. Good. You should almost feel pigeon-toed here. You want your feet in. Hands in your back pockets. You can either take another back pocket squeeze, or you can take a bind behind you if you'd like, or even a reverse namaste. So if you want to take a bind, just clasp your hands together behind you. Lift up from the heart. Try not to dump into your head. Don't drop your neck back. That hurts. Good. And then exhale, forward fold. You can hold your bind for a little while if you'd like. And when you're ready, drop your hands to the mat. We're going to do a little bit of a different twist this time. Walk your hands through your feet. Breathing here. Big breath in. Exhale out. Walk your hands out in front of your nose. Get really long in your spine. Plant your right hand directly in front of your face, right in the center, and then push up out of the earth. Get really long through your crown. And then when you're ready, open that left arm out. So again, working to get the shoulders stacked here, you really have to create length. One more breath. And exhale, left hand comes down. You're going to plant that left hand where the right hand is. Lift up, push up out of the earth. Lift up halfway, then open that right arm out. Breathing here. 3 to 5 breaths, depending on how deep and long your breaths are. Big breath in. Exhale, fold. Good. This time we're going to take a yummy roll up. So Kylie, please turn your toes out. Good. Bend your knees, drop your bum. Good. And then you're going to roll up like a rag doll. This time I want you to round out. I've wanted you to open the whole time. So drop your head, drop your arms, and you're going to roll up one vertebrae at a time, slow and low. It should feel yummy, keeping that bend in the knees. Good. This time turning your left toes to the front of the mat. Bend that left knee. Helicopter your hands to the mat. High to low plank. Up dog to down. Good. Big breath in. Exhale out. 2 more deep sighs. Big breath in. Exhale out. 1 more. Open mouth, exhale. Let out some of the heat. And then come back into that Ujjayi breath, long, equal inhales and exhales through the nose. Big breath in. Exhale, look forward, step forward. Good, inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Mountain pose. Hands to heart center. Hold here, close your eyes. 3 breaths. Good, blink your eyes open. And then turn to the front of the camera, please. We're gonna take a few balance poses here. So it's completely up to you which way you face on your mat. If you have a beautiful window, face that way, because we're gonna do tree first. So we're gonna root through the right foot first, and we're gonna lift the left foot, either kickstand or calf or thigh. Just remember, don't push on your knee. If you can avoid pushing on your joints, that's beautiful. And don't dump into your hips. Once you've set your foot, just keep pushing up out of those hips, thinking long, and then grow your branches. Breathing here. 3 to 5 breaths. And when you're ready, look up, reach up. Exhale, come down. Beautiful. We're going to root the left foot and grow the right foot this time. So again, kickstand, calf, just try, or thigh, just try not to push on your kneecap, please. Once your foot is set, I want you to not dump into your hips. Keep using the muscles and not the bones, pushing, lifting, growing. Real tall, like there's a string. Good. Grow your branches. And after about your 3rd or 5th breath, look up, reach up. Exhale, come down. Give a little shimmy. Good. All right. So we're going to wrap into an eagle here, and we're going to transition our eagle from eagle into airplane. Try not to put your foot down. If you have to, it's okay, but you can try, play. You know we love to play on here. When you're ready, you're going to bend into your knees. Left foot's going to root, right foot is going to grow over. Eagle pose. So again, kickstand that foot or lift or tuck. Yogi's choice. Right leg is over, so right arm's going to come under in a wrap or a twist, either one. Once you get there, get those elbows high as your shoulder blades. And just for fun, we're going to breathe here about 3 breaths. Unwrap your arms for balance. Bring them into a low V. Good. And then unwrap your leg and squeeze your heel to your bum. And then push it straight back, coming into airplane. You can reach those arms back. If you want to challenge yourself, you can bring your hands to heart center or even up over your head, warrior 3. Totally up to you. Breathe and lengthen. Big breath in. Exhale, gently bring that right foot down. Give a little shimmy. Wiggle the booty. That one gets in the glutes. All right, this time right foot is going to root, left foot is going to grow over. So we're going to bend the knees first. Bend both knees. Coming into that squat position. Keep the chest high. Try not to lean forward. Left leg's going to come over. So option, kickstand, lift, or tuck. Yogi's choice. Breathing here. Bend deeply into that right knee. Make sure the chest is lifted, and when you're ready, left leg is over, so left arm under. And as a side note, again, play on, right? That's our theme. That's our motto. So we're going to play a little bit. If you fall and you just put your foot down, no big deal. Try again. So when you're ready, after about 3 breaths, unwrap that left leg. Arms for balance. She's right. And squeeze the heel to the bumper. Squeeze, 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 like you're trying to crack that egg in between your calf and your thigh. And then flex the left foot. Push back. So arms can come back into airplane. And if you want to play on and bring them to your heart or reach up over your head, coming into warrior 3. Couple more big breaths here. Get really long. And exhale, come down. Give a little shimmy. Beautiful. And believe it or not, we only have about 20 minutes left, and I want to make sure you get a nice juicy shavasana. So it's time for our cool down section. So come to the top of your mat. Big inhale, reach up, fill up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Hands to the mat, high plank. Hold high plank this time. Don't get excited on me. Hold here. All right, when you're ready, hinge forward. Bend the elbows, scraping the rib cage, lower all the way to your belly. Hands down by your side, right cheek on the mat. And breathing here. If you have a partner at home, maybe a spouse that loves to do yoga with you, or maybe a spouse who's just willing to give you a little extra rub, you can do a little spinal walk here on each side of the spine. Just a little compression. If you don't have someone at home to give you a little extra compression on the body or a little extra stretch, just wait till we get back into the studio. If you give me permission, I'll give you that little extra love. Putting a little pressure on her toes now. All right, chin to neutral. Good. Coming into locust pose here. So pull your belly button in. Take a big inhale. Lift the heart, the head. And the idea here is to get long from crown to toe. Not to get taller, to get longer. Really squeezing those thumb tips up over your tailbone. Big inhale, grow longer, get stronger. Exhale, left cheek on the mat. Breathing here. I'm giving Kylie a little sacrum rock. You can just swing your hips back and forth. It'll loosen up some of the muscles around here. And we're going to take one more locust or floor bow, your choice, yogi's choice. Again, so bring your chin to neutral. Flip your palms to the earth. Now, if you want to do a locust, you're just going to lift, right? Pull that belly button in. Lift, grow, get long from crown to toe. If you want to do floor bow, you're going to bend your knees and grab the outsides of your ankles. And you're going to flex your feet. Lift and grow. Belly button draws in. And so Kylie's doing a really good job of keeping her legs squeezing together here and those nice flexed feet. Lifting, growing. And after your fifth breath, grow longer, get stronger. Exhale, gently release. Beautiful. All right, chin to neutral. Kylie, and we're going to go into a Sphinx pose. So you're going to bring your hands, your arms to the front of your body. You're going to tuck those elbows up under your shoulders. Forearms flat. Yep. And lift that heart. So if this puts a kink in your back, squeeze your glutes, tuck your tailbone toward your heels. That'll take that kink out of your back. You can even scoot your elbows a little forward still. Yep. Give them a little more height. And watch those shoulders. They might be up around your ears. Bring them down. 2 more breaths here. Close your eyes. Breathe. Good. Big breath in. Kylie, and you're just going to push through tabletop into hero's pose. And then you're just going to bring your hip to the side, swing your legs around to the front. Go ahead and lay down on your back. We'll do a bridge before we do a couple of half pigeons. All right. So you want your feet 4 to 6 inches apart approximately. You should almost be able to reach down and tap your ankles. Pull your belly button in so that your whole spine fills up the mat. Holding those abdominals tight. Push through your heels. Lift your hips. Walk your shoulder blades under. And option 2, take a bind like Kylie is under you, just clasping your hands together or not. Lift your chin off your chest slightly. We all tend to tuck here. Just lift up. 3 to 5 breaths here. Big breath in, grow longer, get stronger. Breathe some love in those hips. Exhale, carefully roll down, release your bind. Good, bring the soles of your feet together. Let your knees come open wide. One hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Again, if you need a block, if this is too much pressure on your inner thigh muscles, your adductors, put that block up under your knees. Breathe here, close your eyes. And after your 5th breath, you're going to bring your knees together. You're going to open your eyes. And you're going to rock and roll 3 to 4 times from shoulder to tailbone. Be silly, have fun, play on. And on your last rock and roll, you're going to crisscross your legs and flip over into down dog. Just that easy. All right. Big breath in. Good. We're going to bring our right knee to our right wrist. No tricks here. We're going to put you in a half pigeon. So laying your shin as parallel as you can get it to the front of the mat. Mine doesn't go parallel. That's a beautiful pose if you can do it, but don't hurt your knees. You're going to carefully straighten that left leg and start to lower down. Coming into what Savannah used to say, sleepy pigeon. Coming down to your forearms, coming down to a block. If you can lay all the way down, lay all the way down. And breathe here. We're going to breathe about 5 more breaths. 10 breaths in total, maybe 15. If this is a lot of pressure on your hip, put a block up under this lifted hip. This one's fine where it's stabilized, but this one might be floating in the air. If it hurts, a block or a book or a firm bolster up under that hip will help you. Big breath in. Exhale, plant your hands, lift your heart, lift your crown. Flip your left toes. You're going to come back into down dog. Good. And when you're ready, left knee to left wrist, laying that shin as parallel as you can get it. No pressure. Coming into that half pigeon, sleepy pigeon if you want to call it that. So in order for our muscles to release into a stretch, they need about 72 seconds to release and relax down. 72 seconds is approximately, for me, 10 to 12 breaths. So I would say if you get in 15 breaths, you'll have reached that minute plus to start relaxing into that pose a little bit. About 5 more breaths here. Good. Big breath in. Exhale out. Carefully lifting your crown. This time you're just going to roll over on your hips, swing both legs out in front of you, Dandasana. Coming into that pike position, right? Making sure that you're sitting up tall. You want your tailbone back a little bit, the tops of your hip bones a little bit forward. Again, to avoid that rounding out, opening up. We're going to sweep up. Roll those shoulders up and back and down the spine. Good. Inhale, lift up, reach up, fingertips. Exhale, fold. Keeping a soft bend in the knees where you need it. If you can't touch your toes, keep coming to yoga. You will one day. And drop your head here. Bolsters work great under your head here or under your knees or under your tailbone. Try different positions. About 5 more breaths. Big breath in. Exhale. Carefully roll up, crown to ceiling. Good. Right leg in, left leg out. Seated tree. Big inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold. So again, can't reach your toes, no big deal. Go as far as you can go for you. Try to hit that 12 breaths approximately. A few more breaths here. And carefully roll up. Good, bringing the soles of the feet together, knees out wide. This is a seated Baddha Konasana, bound angle. The one you did laying on your back was a Supta Baddha Konasana, right? Reclined, bound angle. So again, find your sits bones. Inhale, lift up, reach up. Exhale, hands through heart center. And then forward fold. I want you to try to think heart first here. Heart first, heart first. That'll keep the length in your spine instead of just rounding down. It'll help you lean and bend. Lengthen the body. And we're going to do about 5 more breaths here. Never push on the knees unless you're supported. Always try to stay away from the joints. You can try to open the thighs a little further, but you don't want to force the stretch. Let the body breathe into the stretch. Good, big breath in. And then carefully roll the crown of the head up. Bring the knees together, the feet flat. Kylie, we're going to go into a reverse tabletop before we lower all the way to the ground. So bringing your fingertips either facing your high knee or outside to side. It doesn't make any difference to me. And you can bring your hands back even just a little bit further, Kylie Ann. Yeah, beautiful. Big breath in. Push through your feet, lift your hips, reverse your tabletop. 3 to 5 breaths here. Kylie adjusted her knees. Her knees were a little too close together. She opened her legs. That's good. Hip width is always what our standard we try to go for. Big breath in. Breathe into those hips. Exhale, roll the hips down. Good. Sit up tall, arms out. And we're going to take a slow roll. Sneak in a little abdominals here. Slow roll of the spine. All the way, 1 vertebrae at a time, down to your back. Right in those low abs is where I get a little bit shaky after 4 kids. That happens. Good. Once you hit the mat, big stretch like you just woke up. Send your feet down to the bottom of the mat. Arms up overhead. Roll your wrists. Roll your ankles. And then once you've rolled them one way, roll them the other way. 4 or 5 times each side. Good. Taking a supine twist before we go into a waterfall and then Shavasana. I'm checking the clock because I want to make sure you get a good 5 minutes in for your Shavasana. So bring your right knee in toward your armpit. And then you're going to roll over your left side body. Take your arm with you to start. Just bend at the elbow. Support the knee. Block, bolster, book, whatever you need. Support that knee if you can bring it to the floor. And then once it's supported, then open that arm. So you may or may not get that shoulder to the ground. That's okay. If your fingertips start to get a little bit tingly, like they're losing a little bit of blood flow, just bend your hand and put your fingertips on your rib cage or your belly. Big breath in. Exhale, roll to your back. Good. Send the right leg out long, switching legs, left knee into the shoulder blade area. Roll all the way to your right side body. Good. You're going to take your arm with you at first. Support that knee on the ground and then open that arm up. And again, that arm may or may not hit the ground. Mine doesn't. Very tight in my back and especially my neck area. Breathing here about 10 breaths. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, roll to your back. Good. And then you're just going to send your feet straight up in the air, arms out to a T for a waterfall pose. You can do this against a wall. It feels very good. Flex the feet, close your eyes. I'm going to be here for about 10 or 15 breaths. If you don't have a wall to put your feet up against, or a mama to put your feet up against, or a spouse to put your feet up against, you can always put a block up, again, under the sacrum, that little triangle bone at the top of your hips. Lift your hips in the air. Stay in that waterfall position. That'll help give you a little support without having the luxury of a mama, a spouse, or a wall. She's laughing at me. All right, big breath in. Good, and then just coming into full Shavasana now. Feet down at the corners of the mat. Arms low V, T, wherever you want them. Palms up. Close your eyes. And just really absorb in the energy of your yoga flow. And I'm going to do a little bit of a walk down for you. Since I'm not there to give you good squeeze hugs and any physical love face to face, I'm just going to relax your body from toe to crown. So soften your ankles and your feet. Relax your knees. Let your thighs and your calves get heavy. Soften your hips. Release the belly button. You've been holding it in all practice. Let the shoulders melt down into the earth. Feel the weight of the arms and the hands on the back of the floor. I want you to release every muscle in your face. And right at the base of your skull, where your neck meets your head, soften those muscles. Unclench your jaw. And let your eyes fall back in your head. If your mind starts to wander or worry, thinking about life or work or family, come back to that breath. I'm breathing in. I'm breathing out. That's all for now, friends. I hope to see you again next week. I plan on doing a yin video for you, and I hope you all can watch. Until then, stay well, stay healthy, and keep the love. Shanti.